Clean sheets are always nice, guarantees you points. I think over the course of time, this club has always been a pretty good defensive club. It starts with the work that Tommy does with the goalkeeping crew. We've been fortunate to have Ramon Doris, Chad Marshall, Kim Kee-hee, Kelvin, Brad, Nuhu. I mean, we've had good players, but commitment to defend, starting with the guys up front. I thought Will did a good job today in his time out on the field, not just in the attacking end, but starting the pressure defensively. He did what we asked him to do. Raul does that. You guys saw the amount of ground that Nico covers on a game-by-game basis. It's hard to play against a guy like that that's always chasing you down. I think they are committed. The guys that I left out in the middle of the field, Christian and Gustav, do a good job, and even Victor and Jordan, they understand their defensive responsibility. So I think it's a total team effort, and I'm pleased that even the amount of talented attacking players that we have, that maybe should have scored one more to make the game a little easier for them defensively. I'm glad they're buying in.
Matt?
Given how much chemistry your front four had kind of built up over the first month, what kind of a challenge you think it was for Will to be able to drop in and sort of build off of those bonds that they had created?
I didn't think there was much challenge at all. I thought we, again, tonight, I just said it to answer the other question. I thought Will did a great job. I think he occupied the two center backs. He was active inside the box. He had a couple shots on goal. A couple times we've missed him when he was open. There were a couple times when we tried to play the ball into that prime assist zone. Now, Will is a little different than Raul. So he's good in the air, and he's a bigger body. So as our players are trying to make that overlapping run, and we only look to make that pass, I asked them to look this way over their shoulder, because Will sometimes put himself in good positions inside the box. We just didn't see him. So overall, I thought he was very good, and it's a shame he didn't get rewarded with a goal.
Jeff?
Christian Roldan had a lot of really dangerous looks tonight, and a lot of good setups. Offensively, how's the rest of the midfield doing, filling in behind him compared to earlier in the season? How's that rotation working with those middle guys?
Well, Christian got around the corner quite a few times, because he uses his low center of gravity, and he's able to body up on guys. And I think Jordan wished he had that ball back when Christian nicked the ball off the guy on the touchline. When Christian goes forward like that, we actually like doing that, Jeff, because he is dangerous, goal dangerous. And then it's just up to Gustav to hold the middle. That's his responsibility. And then the opposite outside back has to kind of cover a little bit of that midfield area if Christian is going up the field. So if Christian's on the right, Brad's got to kind of pinch in a little bit to help Gustav. And if it's on the opposite side, Kelvin has the same responsibility.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, Nico's goal obviously pretty impressive. How many times do you remember seeing a fadeaway volley like that?
I don't know. I mean, it was very, very good. I am impressed with that goal for sure.
John?
Left me speechless, Jeremiah.
Coach, the team still has yet to score off a set piece this season. How would you assess the team's performance this year on set pieces?
Well, what are we, 4-0-1?
I think so, boss.
Isn't that the best start in our history?
It is, boss.
It's only 5 games. You guys can do the stat look up. I don't know how many set piece goals we had in our first 5 games in the last couple of years, but all I'm going to look at that. I thought Nico's delivery on those, I think it was 7 corner kicks in the first half. His delivery was very good. It just, we didn't get on the end of them. There were a couple of close looks that we had. We work on set pieces every week. We have Chad Marshall, so it's going to break. I think tonight we felt we had the bigger team, so we put a few more balls directly into the box. Normally, we like to have Victor and Nico out there playing 2 against 1, 2 against 2. That's been something that we've kind of been working on as well. So we'll continue to work on it.
Mickey?
You guys started on the front foot, I'd say again, and got the early goal. How important was that to prevent RSL from going into its shell, and how would you assess that?
I don't think RSL was ever going into shell tonight. That's a good team. Look, if Krylak was in there and they have all their pieces together, that's going to be a decent squad. So credit to them for not coming in here and bunkering. I thought Severino, he's getting better each year. They've got some good attacking pieces. Rusnak's a quality player. So I don't think it was ever any intention of Mike's to pack it in. And yes, I felt that we had some really good looks in that first 30 minutes, and we were rewarded with Nico's goal.
Mark?
Yeah, on that, RSL started the second half very strong, but around 65th minute, you guys kind of shut up shop and, really kind of killed the game a little bit. Was that anything that you directed, or is that just kind of how the game played out?
Well, we actually wanted to come out in the second half on the front foot as well. So again, credit to Mike and RSL for not quitting. But games always have momentum shifts in our sport. And so, at some point they were going to run out of a little steam, run out of a little gas. At some point our possession was going to get a little bit better. I mean, the final possession stats look in our favor, but certainly if you look at that first 15 minutes of the second half, they probably outpossessed us. And so for us, we pride ourselves on being a good possession team. When you're up 1-0, you must dictate tempo through your possession. And so that's one of the things that we'll certainly look at on film.
Moss?
And kind of also in the same vein, Brian, if I look at the stats, and stats are, you didn't get a shot in the second half. So is that something that they did or not? And
We didn't?
no, unless I'm looking at this wrong, on goal.
Okay, shots on target.
Yeah, shots on target.
Well, sometimes that happens. Obviously, we did get around the corner a couple times. Some of our crosses didn't quite connect to their guys. Again, I don't want to kill Jordan, because he played a good game, but the ball that Christian lays to him, normally he'd like to do better, get that on frame, make Ramondo make a save. So I thought overall our attacking was okay. Again, if you're looking back, Vancouver, were we as sharp as we needed to? Were we a little sharper tonight? I would say yes. But, scoring goals in our sport is obviously the hardest thing. And so we'll keep working at it.